Live from New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show. Today, get ready to dig into a full plate of juicy hot topics. And you'll never believe what Tyga did to prove his love to 17-year-old Kylie Jenner. Brian Balthazar has the inside scoop on his shocking move. Plus, we're in the kitchen with Mowry, finding out about her family life and her new cooking channel show. Now, here's Wendy!
Wow. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching. Say hello to my co-host. Thanks for being here. How you doing? Are you serious? It's going to be 70 degrees in New York today. I'm doing great. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Thank you all. Thank you for being I don't feel myself. I don't have a watch on. I wear a watch every day. I think it's important to know what time it is. And so I left my watch in my dressing room, so during the commercial break, I'll be going to get it. I feel naked. Anyway, so Ciara, you know what? This is not even a story I care about, because I don't believe it. But sometimes I tell stories because I know you care. So this is my gift to you. Ciara has a new man. I don't believe it. I'll tell you why in a moment. She reportedly is dating that quarterback from the Seattle Seahawks, Russell Wilson. Sidebar, you know I like a man with a big nose. I always have. But his nose looks like the Asbury Park, New Jersey icon Tilly. Right? Right? Just saying. Just saying. Anyway, never you mind. He plays the heck out of some football. And he, according to what everyone but me is saying, he's dating Ciara. Last night they went to the White House state dinner together. But no, excuse me, hold on. Before I show you what I have to show you, let me just say, he was originally rumored to be going to the White House press correspondence dinner with her, but then he put down on his social media that he's taking his favorite girl to the press correspondence dinner, and that turned out to be his grandmother. Right, there they are. And so there are a bunch of different festivities going on in Washington. So he took Ciara to one of them that happened last night, and that was the state dinner. However, being the body linguist that I am, you know I love to read somebody's body language and be able to tell you no matter what's coming out of their mouth, their body is telling the truth, they're lying. All right, so I don't care what you all believe. If you look at this video in slow motion, you're going to see that he leaves her behind, they don't look at each other, and listen, the man was married for 2 years, and now he's divorced. He just got divorced. So do you think he's booed up that fast, or do you think... Exactly! Ciara is one of many. Sorry, Ciara. All right, now let's go to the videotape. Hit it. Right? Who does that? Okay. This is not a thing. He's all awkward. Oh God. He's not pulling her into the frame. Please. And then she looks pissed afterwards like, why'd you leave me? You know Wendy's gonna watch this and expose us. And to me, there's nothing wrong with dating somebody for a particular opportunity. Now let's talk real talk, okay? Sometimes people date each other because it's a good look for them. Do you understand? Yeah. I think that them dating is a good look. Yes. Because he was married and now he's divorced. He grew up, I'm sure, very sheltered, you know, in terms of, you know, dating and having women available, you know, especially hot ones like Ciara. So now, you know, it's his moment, and that's what he's doing. It's a good look for him to be with a beautiful piece of arm candy, number one. And number two, lemony. And number two, Ciara, and you know I love you. You know I love you, Ciara, but nobody cares about your music. Doesn't she have a new album or song out that nobody's talking about?
Really soon.
Nobody cares. But what they do care about, well, you're the only one who cares. You're the only one. You know what I care about with Ciara? I care about her signing a lucrative modeling contract. She is one of the most beautiful women on the planet, and she's sweet as pie, and she's been taking elocution lessons, so she's a real good talker now. And I think that she should take advantage of all that and leave that music alone. And also, don't date celebrity guys. Like, you need, like Kimura's husband. You need one of those listeners. You need, like, she needs, like, a magnet. You know, something. I don't care whether they're black, white. Go across the pond and get yourself a count. Yeah, yes. Sorry, Ciara. Rosie O'Donnell? First of all, good morning, Rosie. I know you watched the show. How you doing? She watches because she's social media'd me during the show before to correct me on things. Like, to correct me on things. It's okay. I met her one time at The View, and she was, Rosie, you were lovely. Remember when we met? She was lovely to me, and I was lovely to her. So, but I got to tell you something. They say that the divorce with her wife is now turning nasty. Well, her name is Michelle, and she met Rosie on the Starbucks line. Best cup of coffee she ever had, right? Jackpot! And she has a job. She's an executive. What does she do?
An IT...
An IT headhunter. That's what she used to do. Because if I married Rosie O'Donnell, who's worth $100 million, I'd quit my job like, okay. Working is overrated. Michelle is seeking sole custody of their 2-year-old adopted daughter to protect the child's welfare. Now, we dug, and you know, we're good diggers here. Thank you. But we couldn't find anything. I'm like, what is Rosie doing that she has to be protected, the welfare of the child? I mean, you could say a lot of things about Rosie, but I picture Rosie being a good mom. Like, she's got that, you know, she might have been, you know, she might have rubbed people the wrong way on The View, and she might rub people the wrong way, you know, in other ways, but in terms of being in the house, like, she's got that crafting room, and she likes Twinkies and stuff that, you know, like, no, she likes, like, fun food, and I just picture her being a good mom. I smell a rat, Rosie. So this... And I agree with Rosie's reps. Rosie's reps are alleging that Michelle only wants sole custody so she can get child support. Right? That's some real stink mess, Michelle. Rosie, I am team you. We have about, oh, I don't have a watch on. We have about 50 more minutes in the show. Feel free to clap back at me, okay? Oh, by the way, the word is that they had an ironclad prenuptial agreement, which means that, you know, Michelle was paid what she's paid. But if she has sole custody, then all of a sudden, and you know Rosie's going to take care of her bunchkins. She's not just going to send like a measly, you know, $2,000 a month. So, Rosie, I'm team you. If there's anything that you want me to say to add to this story, you know what to do. How you doing? Dancing with the Stars had their 10th anniversary last night. But that wasn't the big deal. The big deal for me was that Little Kim, Patti LaBelle, and Amber Riley performed. Okay? Okay? Yeah. You know what? I almost didn't recognize Amber Riley. What's up with that wig? Amber, you know I love you, girl, but that wig ages you by like 50 years. You look like the lady in the front pew at church. No, she's a young girl, you know, but if I'm lying or what? Right? And Little Kim had, hey, Kim. Hey, Kim. Look, you happen to be part of my comedy act. I talk about you during my sit-down tour. If you would like to find out what I say, I'm going to be at the Borgata in Atlantic City on May 9th. And, oh, by the way, and Kim, let me just say, it's nothing bad. It's just comical. I have a picture of me and you, and I comment on both of us in the picture. It's from back in the day. You had on Parasuco jeans. Look, kiss Royal Reign, Kim. Thank you. And then, my Tony Dovolani, who only won the Mirror Ball once, he danced with Melissa Rykoff, who's the Bachelorette. And they won the Mirror Ball in season 15 of Dancing with the Stars. And I see that they still work very well together. But that's not the story. The story is that Melissa has got this one-year-old goober, and he has excellent taste in TV. Watch what he's watching. Roll it. Funny. How you doing, Beckett? Thank you for watching your old Aunt Wendy's show. All right, so let's talk about Hilary Duff. Now, I love the Duff girls and their mother. Do you remember when Mrs. Duff sent me a handwritten civilized note? I said something nice about her daughters, and she wrote a note and she sent it here. That was like season 1 of our show. Mm-hmm. Hi, Mrs. Duff, how you doing? I can't. So Hilary Duff is looking for love. You know she's divorced now, and she's a mother of 1. And she's looking for love on Tinder, which, listen, I'm all, look, this is what I'm saying. I'm all for celebrities and regular people finding love on social, on you know, Match.com or where blackpeoplemeet.com. I'm all for that stuff. That is a site, blackpeoplemeet.com. They have J-Date for Jewish people, right? Anyway, look, I'm all for it. I would never be one to judge. As a matter of fact, if you're single, you're supposed to be, and you want a mate, you're supposed to be looking everywhere, at the grocery store and online. You just have to watch The Killer. But when I think of Tinder, I think of Grindr. Like something a little bit more seedy. That Grindr is what the gay community uses. And what you do is you, but the gay community that I know uses it for a quick, sleazy hookup. They're not trying to get booed up like that. Like, you go on Grindr, and you find the location, and somebody hot, and then you look at their picture, and then you say, okay, I'll meet you at the corner in a second. It's like immediate gratification. Well, so I think of Tinder as being the same thing, only I was explained, no, it's not, by some of the people on my staff. There were some other people who said, yes, it is. Anyway, she's already talking to 9 guys at one time, which is, don't judge. You know, what is this one at a time thing? I didn't say she's sleeping with them, but she's already talked to 9 guys at a time. She went out on a date, but she was smart because she went bowling, and that was last night, and she took her friends with her. My only concern with her being on Tinder, other than that, it's like Grindr to me. Your profile picture, Hilary, it's very suggestive. And the time stamp is 8:47 at night. So it looks like she might have, you know, had a little libation. She's scantily clad. Her hair is tousled. Her eyes are glossy and red. It's suggestive, like you're going to put out on the first date. Maybe she should, no. Why are you being so judgmental today? It's just like, if she changed her profile picture, you know, because the picture you put out speaks volumes about what you want. Good luck, Hillary. Yesterday, I was sitting on the couch minding my own business. And I had a snack. I was eating an apple pear. You know that cross between an apple and a pear? They're delicious. Oh, they're juicy. They're like the food version of a labradoodle. They're grown in a lab someplace, but they're delicious. I was minding my own business on the couch. The boy is in school. The windows, the blinds are up. It's a beautiful day. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon here in New York. Dinner is already done because it was leftovers from the night before. So I'm sitting back luxuriating, getting ready to get into my Dr. Phil, who comes on at 3 o'clock, you know, here in New York. And I love Dr. Phil. He's been here before. I think he's real smart. So, and Kim Richards from the Housewives of Beverly Hills was going to be on. That made me have to go get another apple pear. And just sit back and really luxuriate. All of a sudden, my telephone rings. It's the boy. Now, he's supposed to be at school until 6 o'clock track practice. And it was a beautiful day. There was no rain. Why are you calling me? Mommy, can you come pick me up? Now, I'm as serious about my TV watching as I am about my food. So I didn't see this girl on Dr. Phil because the boy lost his track shoes. He missed the bus because he was busy looking around for them. And so I had to interrupt my day to go pick him up and then take him to the sporting goods store to buy some new track shoes. Fortunately, my Hot Topics team watched and they filled me in. Okay, so now look. So now look. Apparently, Kim Richards from the Beverly Hills is blaming reality TV and social media for her relapse. Okay, you take a look, and then we'll talk.
So I went on Twitter first to kind of see what people were saying. And it was just horrible.
What were they saying?
You're a hoe, and, you know, you're a liar. We know you're drinking. You are drunk. You're calling me all kinds of names. And I am alcoholic. I said that.
Okay, 3 observations. Number 1, her hair is beautiful. Number 2, that face is not moving. And number 3, her tear ducts are dried up. Right? Okay, the thing is, Kim, is that when you're on TV or in the movies or whatever it is that you do, there are always going to be people on social media who hate on you. And I'm telling you, the hate gets so ratchet, it really does drive you to want to drink and slit your wrist. But that's why you can't read the comments. You can't read the comments. The comments will get you. Number 1. Number 2, I think, Kim, it is time for you to admit that you have a problem, if you do. We'll stick with the fact that you say you don't. And I also think that while you are too fragile to be on reality TV because your skin is not thick enough to take the haters and the scrutiny, that's a large chunk of how you make money and pay your bills. So it looks like you've backed yourself into a corner where reality TV is the only thing that you can do at this point. But I would strongly suggest that you clean up your act. And I'll tell you why. And it's not even about us and not about reality TV, because quite frankly, drunken housewives are always fun to watch. Okay. I'm just saying. Sobriety on the Housewives is boring as beige paint. But you need to clean your act up for your 4 grown children. And I'm going to tell you why. Because, you know, it's one thing when we're going through substance abuse problems and our kids are this big. They don't know what's going on. And it's another thing when you go through it even when your kids are 30, 35, 40, or 50. But when your kids are right in the sweet spot of social media mean girls, and she's got 4 daughters, and those girls look to be, there they are. 3 daughters and a son. these kids are, and they're cute too. And you know how people always want to knock cute people down a peg? You, I'm sure, are putting your kids through hell in terms of them being teased mercilessly about your behavior. The best thing you could do is sober up. Take the pee test that they're going to give you on the reality show. They're going to make her urine in a cup, which that takes care of drugs and barbiturates and stuff, but not alcohol. I don't know. A breathalyzer, maybe? Bravo? Maybe that's what you need, a breathalyzer like the cops? I don't know. All I know is that, Kim, clean it up before it's too late. And good luck, Kim. Keep clapping. We've got more great show for you, everyone. The delightful Tia Mowry is here. You know, Tia's got a brand new show on the cooking channel. It premieres tonight. And today she's going to show us how to make a delicious meal. Plus, another Wendy watcher is going to have a try to win big money when we play Spring Cha-Ching. But up next, we've got the inside scoop on the latest with Kylie and Tyga. So don't go far. I'm going to get my watch. It's a show-stopping all-new Wendy with Brandy, R&B star Ray J's big sister, and now she's on Broadway. Something I know a little bit about. And she's performing live, just for us. Jazz hands to that.
Tomorrow on an all-new Wendy.
Interesting. Hi. It's time for the inside scoop here with some really juicy stories from Pop Goes the Week. Our friend who hasn't been here in a long time, Brian Balthazar. Okay, Brian.
Yes.
I like your outfit.
Thank you. I love yours.
Thank you. All right. Talk about Kylie and Tyga.
Right. Grab an apple pear because this is juicy.
Okay.
Okay. Tyga had to prove his love to Kylie, so he did it by getting a tattoo with her name on his arm. Okay, so that's not Kylie, obviously. He posed for a photo with a fan. And people were like, oh, there's a fan. But what they really saw was, wait, 17-year-old Kylie's name is on your arm.
Now,
Tyga.
how do we know that this is not a sticker?
Well, because we looked into it, right? Okay, so we thought, oh, is it Photoshop? No, actually, we saw him. He took a selfie, and you can still see the K of Kylie there. So it looks like the real deal. He apparently surprised Kylie with it, and she was surprised. And but she was actually kind of pleased. Like, okay, now why did he do it? We want to know, right? Well, it looks like he was trying to get back at his ex, Blac Chyna. You know, they've been together for 3 years.
And they have a child
Yes,
together.
they have a 2.5-year-old child.
Stuck with each other.
She's been going public saying that he wants to get back with her. She even posted what she says were texts from him saying, I want to get back together, be a family. So apparently the only way to prove his love was to tattoo Kylie's name.
Okay, they were texting each other back and forth in a loving way, and then she posted it on her to get back at Kylie.
Yeah, and to, you know, to prove that actually, yeah, I'm not lying. That's so we, you know, we don't know if these texts were the real deal, but you know, he's just basically saying, you know, where his heart is by putting it on his arm.
The two girls have also been doing a lot of fighting.
There's
on social
no
media.
love lost between these two. She posted a photo making fun of the whole lip thing, the Kardashian lip thing.
Here's my thing.
Yeah.
As a 27-year-old woman, Blac Chyna, why are you even paying attention to a child?
Right.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. The other thing is, though, Hollywood has a long history of making bad choices with tattoos. Nick Cannon, anyone, right? I mean, Nick Cannon, you know.
But the thing is that tattoos aren't what they used to be. There's nothing special about getting somebody's name tattooed on you, because all you have to do is turn it into a cross with Jesus or you know, swirl around.
That's true.
Like, it's not impressive. A tattoo does not prove your love to me.
That's true.
It really doesn't.
A nice gift would do.
Yes, yes. Okay, what else? Oh, the Osbournes.
The Osbournes, okay, the show that was going to be has already been canceled before it even got out of the gate. So you may have heard that the Osbournes were coming back. Sharon Osbourne actually went so far as to say it's going to be a docu-style series, 6 to 8 episodes. She even said it's going to air in January.
Did she say this on her show?
She said it in a couple places, yeah. And so, but apparently something broke down because VH1 has released a statement saying, we are no longer talking to the Osbournes about a series. That's not going to happen. We wish we could have worked it out, but it just didn't come together for us.
They don't need to come back on TV. They were the first family that did it. They killed it.
Yeah.
Sharon was actually likable back then. And we've seen Ozzy shake. We know he shakes and jerks, and now he's sober and everything. I don't, and I love TV. I don't need to see that. Jack has sobered up and moved on with his life. He's married. He's got a couple of kids. I mean, and Kel, like, I don't care.
Yeah, but I think, you know, I still think there's a little dysfunction left in this family because Kelly posted posted a tweet, which I thought was just kind of emotionally charged. It said, as much as you love VH1, the last time I checked, I never signed up to doing a show with them. Hashtag weird.
No.
So, now my thing is, aren't they talking at dinner like, hey, we might do a show?
But no, the mother has already talked about it, so it was.
Right.
That's Kelly with egg on her face because they were rejected probably by VH1, you know?
Right, and they all have something going right now, except Kelly right now, really.
Yeah.
Because Ozzy's doing an album, Jack has his production companies, and really, actually, you might all think this is about money in the cast. It was really about production companies sparring over who owns the rights, who's going to get paid for doing the show.
I don't care,
until they work that out.
Brian.
Don't care?
No.
All right, let's keep going then.
Honestly. I do care about Bradley Cooper and Suki Waterhouse.
Right. When gorgeous people break up, they find new gorgeous people.
Yes.
Okay, there's Bradley and Suki. They were together 2 years. They broke up just last month and already seen getting a little bit cozy with other people. Bradley...
Why are you judging them? That's what you're supposed to do when you break up.
I'm just going to show you what they're doing.
Okay.
All right? Okay, so Bradley is now with Arena Shayk, who is a model and gorgeous, of course. They went to a Broadway show together. Then they went to the White House.
How old is she?
She is 29. He's 40. So, look at them. They're gorgeous. Then they went to the White House Correspondents' Dinner, apparently.
Okay.
You could clearly tell that they were enjoying one another's company.
Okay, who is she seeing?
Suki,
Somebody
who's
her own
23,
age?
is now... Not exactly. She's with James Marsden, who's 41. So,
41?
Yeah.
Let me guess.
She kind of has a type as well. Good-looking men in their 40s. He's 23.
Is he really available?
Well, they went to a three and a half hour-long dinner one night in L.A.
I love a long dinner.
Really?
What?
I don't know. I'm like, unless it's the bottomless salad and breadsticks, I don't know what I'm doing for
No.
Right.
You luxuriate in conversation. You drink wine.
Okay.
You check your teeth on the knife. You
Okay.
order all the courses.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. I smell it.
Anyway, back to them.
Okay, yeah, so, but he has 3 kids from 2 baby mamas.
He's like a rapper.
A 14-year-old, a 10-year-old, and a 3-year-old. So I'm not sure what a 23-year-old does. You know, and listen, he's gorgeous.
What do you think she does?
Yeah.
And he's not a keeper.
And no one's saying this is forever, right?
Right,
So, you know,
right.
we'll see how long this lasts. But they're both bouncing back quite nicely.
Where did they eat? Do you know?
I don't know what restaurant they were.
Brian,
You're still liking the dinner thing.
Yeah.
I like it too. I'm with you.
Brian, it's good to see. Don't be a stranger.
Anytime you like.
Brian Balthazar, everybody. More juicy stories like that. Check Brian out at popgoestheweek.com. Up next, Mowry is joining me in the Wendy kitchen. Don't miss it. Welcome back. So our next guest is one of my favorite twins. She stars on the Nickelodeon show Instant Mom, and now she's got her own cooking show called Mowry at Home. Please welcome back to our show, our friend Mowry. Nice to see you again.
So nice to see you. You look so beautiful. We're like coordinating. It's cool.
Wait a minute. This is daytime TV. Or did you come out here in only an apron?
No, this is.
All right, wait. Look.
You know what? When I tried this first one, I just realized that it looks like an apron, just like maybe 30 minutes ago.
It's
It wasn't
cute.
Okay, thank you.
So congratulations on this new show.
Thank you.
Let's get started. You'll cook and I'll talk.
Okay. All right. So today I'm going to make my grilled shrimp salad. I always make this for my dad. He loves this. My orange zested rice. I like to give my rice a little bit of flavor. I don't like for it to be boring. And my almond butter brownies. Okay. Are you ready?
How long have you been cooking?
I've been cooking ever since I was 6 years old. I was in the kitchen at 6, and I started to cook with my mom around 12, and I was like her sous chef. So in this bowl right now, I have lemon juice. We're going to add some garlic powder, pepper, salt.
Now look, these recipes are going to be at wendyshow.com, so don't get upset if I start
Shrimp.
asking her questions and you miss a beat, okay? So, all right, so on the cooking channel, you have a show that premieres tonight.
Yes, I do.
Because you're that good in the kitchen.
I am. It's like I said, it's something that I've been doing ever since I was like a little girl, and it just, I don't know, it relaxes me. Like, this is a hobby, you know?
Do you cook for your hot man who was here the other week?
Of course.
And your beautiful son?
Yes, I do. Okay, so after we marinate this a little bit, we're going to add the shrimp to some skewers, put it on the grill for about 2 to 3 minutes on each side.
Okay.
So we're going to let that cook, and then I've made my own vinaigrette, which has garlic that I've minced in here. I like the garlic flavor in dressings.
Here, drizzle some over here. I just want to taste it by itself.
Okay, there we go. add some vinegar to that, the salad.
It's lemony.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
You know I love lemony.
Some tomatoes.
So is Corey, your husband, going to be passing through the kitchen like Garth does with Trisha Yearwood on her cooking show?
Of course. I mean, my husband, he always likes to get into the kitchen. Sometimes I have to kick him out, though.
I love when couples cook together. Like, I used to love... lemony. The Neelys aren't on anymore. As a matter of fact, they're not together anymore. But I used to love to watch them cook and together. And when Garth stops by Trisha, and now this good.
Yep. So I've just, I'm tossing the lettuce, the tomatoes, the olives, the avocado in the lemon vinaigrette. And, oh yeah, I like to hear that. Ooh. And then
Is this cream cheese?
No, this is feta cheese.
It's good.
Yes, and then just add your shrimp in there. And there you have it. You have a really nice shrimp salad. This is great for, like, barbecue, for lunch, a great side dish for dinner.
It's really good.
You like it? Okay. Yeah.
You know
My
what?
dad loves it.
I have to tell you.
Okay.
The vinaigrette sets it off.
Right?
Yeah.
I like to make I like to make my own dressings because, you know, store-bought dressing, there's a lot of preservatives and additives in there, and you don't really know what you're eating. Okay, now on to the rice. I like to toast my rice because...
Now, you're actually cooking in your kitchen in your house, so we get a look inside.
Oh, no,
okay.
actually, I'm not cooking in my house. Yeah, we're using a set, but...
Yeah, no, because somebody told me that. I was like, wow, she's brave. I mean, we're nice people, you know, but we don't want us in her house every day.
Okay, so I'm going to toast my rice, and I like to toast rice because it brings out the nutty flavor in rice, and then also it stops it from sticking together.
So what's your son up to? How old is he now?
He's almost 4.
Is he a good eater?
Oh yeah, he's a great eater, and you know he eats healthy.
Really?
Which I'm very happy about. This is chicken stock. I like to add chicken stock or chicken broth to the rice, which gives it a lot of flavor. I actually got that tip from my mom.
Yeah, that's the one thing that I do. When I boil chicken, like, because I like to parboil it before I put it on the grill, and then I take the stock and I put it in a Ziploc bag and put it in the freezer for another.
It brings a lot of flavor to the rice. I'm going to add half of orange juice and half of orange zest into the rice.
So we see Tamara on the reel. She's about to deliver any day now.
I know, right? Can you believe that? I'm so excited.
Are you tempted to have more? Will you be having more? What are you going to do?
Yes, I definitely want to have another baby sooner rather than later. I mean, Corey and I were so crazy busy. Okay, so you're already diving in. So this is what the rice looks like, and then I'm going to add the remainder of the orange juice and orange zest.
Oh my gosh!
So yep, here we go, and then.
It's the zest. The orange zest. This is good.
Oh, wait, you know what? I was supposed to add that to that, but that's okay.
It's okay.
And then I like to top it with scallions, just to give it a little bit of, I don't know, personality. You see that? It's great, right?
You are a cook.
Yes.
All right, let's change sides.
Okay, last but not least, I like to, this is like one of my favorite desserts. Look, what are you doing, Wendy?
You know what? I'm not a good cook like this, but I do cook, and is it insulting when people add stuff?
No, I just, no, it's fine. Go ahead. Okay, so here in this mixing bowl, I have butter and almond butter. I'm going to add some vanilla extract.
I need the recipe for this
puree. And
this
then
is really good.
Egg.
This is really good.
And then some sugar. Well, I'm happy that you're eating it. That's like a compliment, right?
I'm a foodie, too.
Right? Okay, so you love brownies, right? So let's just mix this together, just like that. And then I'm going to add my dry ingredients, the cocoa powder, whole wheat flour, and salt.
Okay.
And there you go.
How close do you and your sister live to each other?
How close?
Yeah.
Do we live
like 5 minutes away? What?
Oh, no. We live probably like maybe 45 minutes to an hour. Okay, I'm adding chocolate chips and walnuts.
All right. Are you going to go back to the game? Because this is the last season.
Geez, so many people are asking that. You know what? I have no idea. It depends. It depends if I have time. I mean, I'm on Instant Mom right now, and then I'm doing Team Mowry at home. So, okay, wait. So after we've mixed all of the ingredients together, You're going to put it in a pan with parchment paper and then add some coarse salt on top, just like
Wow!
this.
Salty sweet!
Yes, I love that. Put it in the oven at 325 degrees.
Then what
and
happens?
30 minutes later, you have some awesome brownies. Is it good?
Yeah, the salt sets it off.
Yep, I love the salt and the sweet together.
For more information from these recipes, go to wendyshow.com. This is good stuff.
Yay!
So good to see you again, Tia.
Yay! Thanks for having
Here's
me.
the show called Tia Mowry at Home. It premieres tonight at 9 o'clock on the Cooking Channel. We'll be right back. On an all-new Wendy, the inspiring Robin Roberts. She's outspoken, she's a survivor. That's my kind of girl. And spring is in full swing. We've got the freshest spring beauty picks. The really good products that really work.
Friday on an all-new Wendy.
We're putting the Cha-Ching in spring. April 23rd through May 20th. I'm calling Lucky Wendy watchers every day with a question about our show. And then it's a spin to see how much they can win. Watching Wendy could pay off big. Get details on how you can enter for your chance to play on my Facebook page now. Welcome back. It's time for Ask... How you doing?
How you doing, Wendy?
Okay, how can I help?
So I'm Anthony. A few months ago, I found the most amazing apartment on Craigslist in the neighborhood of New York City.
In the neighborhood.
In the neighborhood, it's the best.
Okay.
You can beat the apartment.
Okay.
And now that it's been a few months, my roommate is becoming more and more attractive to me. And the problem is that he has an on and off boyfriend that needs to be off. So I need to know what is more important, the amazing apartment or taking a chance on a possible love. Wendy, I need your help.
Okay. I'm here for you.
Okay.
How long is your lease?
2 years. We committed. This is a good apartment.
No, I know. The apartment is very important, but so is love. And you will end up sneaking into his room between now and those 2 years. So something's gonna happen. I say take a chance on love, but young man, you have to possess the maturity that if it doesn't work out, you get custody of the apartment.
Well, I'm not leaving the apartment.
Okay. So go home tonight and see what happens.
All right. I'm going to fill you in. It's
Please
gonna be really good.
Please do.
Twitter with done and done.
The neighborhood. More Ask Wendy next. Do you want to be my next co-host? Okay, good. Go to wendyshow.com, request your free tickets, and be a part of my studio audience. Make sure you're dressed to impress. I can't wait to see you. Back with more Ask Wendy. How you doing?
How you doing, Wendy?
Good.
I'm Cassandra. I love my husband. We've never had any trust issues, but recently I found condoms in his drawer. Yes. And when I confronted him about it and asked him where they came from, because we don't use them, we've been together for 10 years.
Right.
So he said that he got them from a coworker from his new job for closing his first big deal.
Okay. First of all, deception always comes out in the wash anyway. Right. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt because he probably didn't want to be the new guy. And there are a lot of guys who feel like as soon as you close a big deal, you're supposed to get a hooker. Or something.
Okay.
Did he hamina? Or was he ready?
He was ready.
Did he scratch his nose?
No, he didn't.
Body language 101.
Still didn't.
Okay.
You know.
Well, let's keep our eye on him,
right.
okay, Cassandra? In the meantime, we're going to let him off the hook this time.
Got it. Thank you.
We have time for one more quick... Hey!
How are you doing?
Good.
I'm Natalie, and one of my friends, like a close friend, asked if she could go to prom with my ex-boyfriend. And I said that's okay because I don't like him anymore.
Okay.
But
You're generous.
I know, right? But then she asked if she could wear my prom dress from this year to prom with him.
And you said?
Well, I want your opinion on it.
Absolutely. Capital A.
Dress, though,
I don't care.
but...
I don't care. You remix the dress and make it into something else. So if it's long, then you make it short. No, Natalie. No. Okay?
It's a pretty dress, though.
Then you wear it. Save it for yourself, okay? Spring Cha-Ching is next. So, it's time to play Spring Cha-Ching, where one lucky viewer could win up to $5,000 on our big wheel. So, let's call today's contestant. Let's get her on the line.
Hello.
Is this Natalie Morris from Duncanville, Texas?
Yes, it is. Oh my gosh, Wendy.
How you doing, Natalie?
How are you doing?
I'm doing well, Natalie. You could walk away, you realize, with a whole bunch of money. You're our Spring Cha-Ching contestant. Have you been watching the show every day?
Yes. Oh my gosh, Wendy.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Well, look, we're going to spin the wheel and find out how much you're playing for, okay? Go ahead,
Okay.
Suzanne.
Okay, big money for you. Playing for $2,000, but you have to listen very closely. You only have 15 seconds and one chance at an answer. Got it?
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. During my interview with Rosie Perez yesterday, I told Rosie that her Broadway co-star is interestingly hot. Who was I talking about? And go!
Larry David.
Yes! Oh, my God! I so didn't think that you'd get that, but you did. Congratulations, Nat. You won $2,000. Thanks for playing. If you want a chance to win up to $5,000, go to my Facebook page to enter and keep watching every day, every detail, because we might be calling you. We'll be right back. If you're ever in the New York City area, you got to make a stop here at Wendy. Don't we have a good time? I mean, what you see on TV is only part of the show, because there's a whole show going on during the commercial breaks, right? Rub your booty on it! Go to wendyshow.com for your tickets. They're free, so come on. I want to remind you that I'm hosting part 2 of the R&B Divas LA reunion tonight at 10 on TV1. I want to thank Mowry, Brian Balthazar, and my fabulous co-host for being here. Tomorrow, Brandy Norwood stops by. She's going to perform, and she's going to chat. Plus, I've got you covered with the hot topics. I love you for watching today, and I'll see you next time on Wendy. Bye.